on my way to watch Creed 3 and I got a bit of spare time right now. So I thought, you know what, let's record this quick update video for you guys. There's been a few recent wins that has been happening within the agency, right? So to give an update on that and hopefully to shed some words of inspiration to anyone that hasn't signed their first client yet, etc. That's what we're going to be doing in this video. It's going to be raw, unscripted, uncut. Don't have an exact direction of this video. I'm just going to let you guys know what's been happening. So after my most recent video, which was SMMA vlog, where we had our first sales call and we had that job interview call, let me update you guys on those ones first, right? Well, the job interview, already updated on that at the end. I basically said, look, yeah, I didn't decide to take that. They were trying to offer much less. Just go to the other video if you haven't seen it already, you'll see that. I don't want to bore people that have already seen it. Now, for the other one, the sales call, where I said, you know what? If I close this one, then I'm going to give $100 of the profits to someone who comments. Now, unfortunately, right, we didn't close that client, unfortunately, for the people who wanted $100. But I'm sure there'll be more to come, more giveaways and stuff like that. But essentially what happened with that one is that, look, the justification he gave me, I felt like it was 100% reasonable. I literally said to him, look, if I was in a situation, I would have done the exact same thing. Because he was saying that he had other few agencies that had hit him up. And the time that I had reached out to him, he literally said, even when I called him, he was like, look, that was from a cold call, by the way. He was like, look, I'm going to be honest, that you've come at kind of a perfect time, but at a time where we're already considering other options pretty much, right? So he said one of the other agencies where I haven't signed, so this was for Facebook ads, by the way, where I haven't signed any Facebook ads clients and I don't have those specific results. He understands my, I gave him some free value and stuff like that and told him a bit about my experience in organic marketing. So he kind of saw it from that perspective and he saw, okay, you've been studying it for a while. But then the other agency, they have specific, like they can literally say, like, you know how on the other call where he was asking me about the cost per lead, etc., they had specific numbers that they could drop and say, look, these are the cost per leads that we've been getting for similar businesses to yours. So it was one of them ones. He was like, look, your offer is amazing, but it's just, he just feels like he's going to go with them for now. He wanted to keep in contact in case they're not delivering and in case he wants to collaborate with me in the future. He said he might want me to do some organic marketing for them, social media management, that type of thing. But that's the update there, right? Now, moving on, we did actually sign our first client through Upwork, actually. Our first client a few days ago. In fact, I think it was about 2 days, I think, after I recorded that video. So not after it dropped, what day is it today? Damn, it's Sunday today. I think I dropped that video on like Wednesday. And I think I signed these clients a few days before I dropped that video, if that makes sense. So, I said these clients because we actually signed two. Anyways, I'll give you an update on both of them. So one of them is for video editing. And both of these, look, these aren't like multiple $1,000 clients or anything like that. I'm gonna be honest. It's like, these are video editing clients. So one of them wants short form editing pretty much done. He's got a lot of longer form videos and he wants me to kind of condense them and make them look good pretty much, right? He's a top real estate coach in the game, right? And another person is someone who he has a course, right? So he has a course that he's bringing out. I won't give too much details into that right now because it's not out yet, etc. But he's a great guy, man, and I think the course is going to be great as well. But pretty much it's a health kind of course and he needs it edited. So it's longer form videos, right? And with these videos, so he said he has about 50, 60 videos. And at the moment we're doing the first one, which is like an hour long. So we're just editing that. And yeah, he said, look, if he likes what we do for this video, then we can go ahead and work on the rest of the videos as well. So the breakdown, you guys want to know what's the numbers, etc. For the first one, right, which is the short form content, basically kind of got him on a trial of, okay, he wants me to do 4 videos. Well, he wanted me to do 4 videos for him, right? Send these videos over, see how he feels about them, etc. So I did that. This was 4 videos for $150. And then after that, so did that maybe in, I don't know, within 72 hours. I think I gave him 48 to 72 hour turnaround time for that. And then, sent in those, he was happy with them. And then it's like, okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and do 7 more. So we just did 7 more for him this week. For that, it was, how much was it? $280 for 7 videos. And basically, I've just sent him over those videos yesterday. So we'll see if he wants me to do more videos. He has over 1,000 videos on YouTube that he wants to be cut down. So I imagine so long as he consistently likes the quality, or unless he changes his mind and he's like, you know what, actually, don't really want to post that these reels and stuff like that. We'll see what happens with that anyways, but I can keep you guys updated on that one. The other one, so for the first training video, which is an hour and 10 minutes long, priced $450 for unlimited revisions, right? So that's how much you're making from that one. And that's for the first video, right? We're aiming to get this done within 2 to 3 weeks max for the whole thing. I feel like 3 weeks is probably more realistic. I told him 3 weeks, but I like to set someone, like, let's say I'm working with someone, I like to say, look, okay, I'll get it done by here, and then do it at least minimum a day before that, ideally a week before or whatever, like as fast as possible. It's just that whole concept of under promising and over delivering, where most people, they would over promise, oh yeah, I can get that done for you in a week, blah, 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 blah. You don't really need to be doing that, right? Under promise, over deliver. That's kind of my philosophy. Now, that's pretty much the update. Oh, there's a couple other updates, but let me interval this with a little bit of inspiration for, as I said, anyone who is grinding, hustling. Maybe you're in the agency space, SMMA, maybe you're in content creation, maybe you're, whatever it is, right? You might be doing a different business entirely. Maybe it's your own online store. Now, if you are struggling to get that first client, right, or that first customer, those first few sales, obviously we've only just hit the first few, there's more to come, etc. We're still in the early stages, right? So don't get it twisted, but I just want to let you know that it's possible, right? I just want to let you know that sometimes it can feel like, damn, is this stuff really going to work? Especially if you're building some kind of product or some kind of service that you spent time studying, you've spent time working on your craft, etc. And maybe you've done some free things here and there and you've worked on your skill, but you're just struggling to get these clients, or you haven't got them yet, or maybe you haven't started outreach, which is a mistake that we spoke about in my first SMMA video. So you can go ahead and check that if I leave it on the screen. But the main thing is that we just gotta keep pushing and believe in the fact that yes, it will eventually go ahead and work out, if that makes sense. Because I feel like one of the things, right, that a lot of us kind of mess up on is that we just lack belief in ourselves that it's ultimately going to happen, right? So for example, we'll think, oh man, you know what? I need to get these results within a month period of time. I need to get these results within 2 weeks, within a few months, etc. And if that doesn't happen, our belief is attached to that deadline, to that ideology of when we believe that we should have hit the goal. Now, the problem with that is that who's to say that that was even the right deadline? Who was to say that that's even the right target? Maybe you underestimated how long it was going to take to build the foundations. Maybe you underestimated how long it was going to take for you to get good at sales, good at marketing, etc. So what we want to be able to understand is that belief, not necessarily only in, oh, I can do it by this specific date, but a belief that, look, ultimately, I'm going to get what I want. Ultimately, this business is going to come off the ground, and ultimately, we're going to be moving forwards in the right direction. I don't necessarily know exactly when, but I'm going to work on becoming the version of myself that I need to become in order to make that happen now. And maybe I'm not that person yet, so I haven't got the results yet, but guess what? It's going to come, right? There's people who it takes them a year to even get their first client. I mean, well, I've been in SMA for over a year, but if you guys know the story, then you know the story, right? And this is the first client, and it's not even a high ticket client. It's not multiple thousands or anything like that, but we're grateful for it nonetheless. That's the other thing. You got to be grateful for the small wins. Sometimes you might think, oh man, no, I need to get my first client on $1,000, etc. I mean, my perspective is that doesn't necessarily have to be the case, right? You need to learn to be able to celebrate even the smaller wins. You see a lot of people making 10,000 a month, 100,000 a month, whatever it is, and you see people signing their first client for 2,000. And if you're struggling to get your first client, you're thinking, oh man, I need to have that kind of level of income in my first client. But it's not necessarily the case, man. You got to learn to celebrate the small wins, because if not, it's going to be a challenge, right? Look, you see me celebrating the small wins. You see me posting about, oh, I had my first sales call. That wasn't even a sale, but it was the first sales call, right? It's celebrating these small wins, and that's what helps us keep moving from my perspective, right? Or that's what helps me keep moving. One of the things that helps me keep moving, right? But it's not even just that. When I first started outreach, I celebrated that. The first day I did outreach, I did like 5 upwork proposals. I celebrated that. Right? I celebrate the small things, not in terms of, oh, I'm going to go turn up or anything like that, but just celebrate it from my own personal mental perspective and being like, you know what? Big up to you, man. Shout outs to you. Shout outs to you, Shay. I see you doing your thing. Now I'm saying, I got to have that positive self-talk. But anyways, that's enough of that, right? Quick update, because I don't know what time it is. Hold up. Let's have a look, because I might have to start getting going, right? And also, these spots have been coming up a bit crazy lately, man. We're working on it. If anyone has any tips on like dealing with acne and stuff, then let me know, man. Anyways, I think I kind of need to roll out. Yes. Oh, flip. Yeah, I do. So, quick one, update on the other stuff that I needed to update you guys on. With the video editing, I basically ended up also hiring someone. So initially I was doing the video editing myself, right? And this is what I see in my eyes as another win. So I was doing it myself, and then it was just getting to the point where I realized that, okay, time is a bit restricted and it's less time to like work on other things, etc., build the agency, all of that kind of stuff. So I was like, all right, let's find some other people that are good at this skill that are at least on a good level, so that I can train them if necessary, or just at a good level already, so I don't really need to train them too much. It ended up being that I need to do some training with some of these guys, but I haven't hired anyone full-time as like a full-time employee or anything, but I've just got a couple main contractors. So I've got one contractor specifically for the short form content. I ended up giving like 5 different people a little bit of a test. So I said, look, go ahead and edit this video, see what you can come up with, that type of stuff there. And yeah, that was pretty much it about that. So I found one person that I really liked the most, I would say, but I also found another person that was also good. But so I've kind of got 2 short form editors in mind, and then for the long form, I got one person who's like more specialized in long form kind of stuff, and he knows some stuff. There was even one thing that I didn't really know how to do, and I even told our client, I told him like, I don't know how to do this part, but we'll find out. And then yeah, this guy, I asked him, look, how would you go about doing this? And he knows how to do it. It's a certain animation or something. I'm not really the best at like animations from scratch. Like I can do, if you see my editing, like I can do that, what I do on my editing, but not animations from scratch where you're like making something from your head, if that makes sense. But anyways, those are the main updates. I gotta go. Hopefully that was insightful for you guys. I'll keep you guys updated with the progress, man, and with the journey. So I'll catch you guys soon. Go ahead and watch the video on the screen. I haven't decided what the video is going to be yet, and I don't have time to think right now because I got to go. So I'll catch you guys soon. Let me know in the comments any requests or videos or anything like that. Let me know your thoughts, and we'll keep it moving, man. Peace out.